Thinking about moving to Peachtree City, Georgia? You've probably heard all about the golf cart paths, top-rated schools, and beautiful neighborhoods. But what is the real story? What is it actually like to live here? The good, the bad, and the things no one tells you. Hi, I'm Daphne Bousquet with eXp Realty, your go-to realtor on the south side of Atlanta. And today I'm pulling back the curtain on what living in Peachtree City is really like. Let's dive in. Let's start off with the golf cart lifestyle. Is it really that great? Peachtree City has over 100 miles of multi-use paths, and golf carts are a way of life here. You can take them to school, the grocery store, even to restaurants and concerts at the Fred. It's one of the biggest draws of living here. But there are a few things that nobody warns you about. First, golf carts aren't cheap. A decent used one will set you back, well, at least $5,000. And if you want something new or fancy, you're looking at $10,000 or more. And don't forget, you need insurance, maintenance, and registration. Second, learning the path system takes time. It's not as simple as driving on roads because there's no street signs. But that's part of the fun. Peachtree City does have an app for that, and that will most definitely help you get around. You're not as protected from the weather in a golf cart, so what do you do in winter? Our winters are pretty mild, so there are plenty of nice days. But even in rain or cooler days, if your golf cart has flaps, you just close up your cart and that will keep you protected from the wind and the rain. And finally, yes, people do get DUIs on golf carts. Just because you're on a cart does not mean the rules don't apply. So if you're bar hopping in your golf cart, make sure you have a designated driver. And by the way, if you are looking to move to Peachtree City, be sure to download my South Atlanta relocation guide. It has information about Peachtree City and all the surrounding towns. You can get it from the link in the description or scan the QR code right here. Now, the schools are great in Peachtree City. But here's what you need to know. Peachtree City schools are consistently ranked among the best in Georgia, which is why so many families want to move here. McIntosh High School, Stars Mill, and Booth Middle School all have top ratings, and parents love the education their kids receive. But here's the catch. Because the schools are so highly rated, housing demand is through the roof, and that means competition for homes in certain school zones is fierce. Prices are high. If you have your heart set on a specific school, you need to be prepared to act fast when a home comes on the market. And if you're thinking about renting to get into a certain district, good luck. Rental homes are few and far between, and they go fast as well. Peachtree City is one of the most desirable places to live in Georgia, and home prices reflect that. The median home price in Peachtree City is well over $500,000, and you don't get as much house for your money here as you do in surrounding areas like Fayetteville or Sonoy. If you want something move-in ready with modern updates, be ready to spend. Even with higher interest rates, Peachtree City is a strong seller's market. My most recent listing in Peachtree City had over 25 groups of people come through it, and we had multiple offers in the first weekend. My sellers and I did spend several weeks before listing it preparing the home to show it at its best and launch it with a full marketing campaign. And it definitely outperformed the competition because even in Peachtree City, homes normally don't go that fast in a winter market with a high interest rate environment. The flip side, home values here tend to hold strong even when the market shifts. Even in the 2008 housing crash, Peachtree City bounced back faster than most areas. So while the upfront cost might be high, your investment is solid. Now, the cost of living is higher than you think as well, because Peachtree City's cost of living is about 17% higher than the national average. And most of that comes down to housing and transportation, even with golf carts. Peachtree City has a higher millage rate than other towns in Fayette County, so property taxes are higher. And let's talk about groceries. While we do have a few grocery stores like Publix, Kroger, and Aldi, if you're looking for Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, you'll have to drive to Atlanta. We do have Sprouts though. And yes, we are still waiting for Trader Joe's to open. Rumor has it that we can expect one soon, so we are keeping our fingers crossed. Now let's talk traffic. And yes, there is traffic even here in Peachtree City. People love to say that Peachtree City has no traffic, and compared to Atlanta, sure, it's a dream. But let's be real, if you live here, you know that Highway 74 and Highway 54 intersection is a nightmare. During rush hour, it backs up fast, especially going east and west. The Georgia Department of Transportation is finally fixing that intersection, and hopefully that will take care of the problem. The construction is expected to be completed in 2026, so until then, we'll just have to suffer through it. On the plus side, most day-to-day errands don't require getting on the main roads, and you can take your golf cart or just drive short distances. But if you're heading to the airport, Atlanta, or anywhere outside the bubble, plan accordingly. And speaking of the bubble, yes, it's real. Peachtree City residents love their town, and they're very protective of it. There's a definite bubble versus not the bubble mentality. If you live in Peachtree City, you're golden, but if you live just outside in Tyrone or Fayetteville, some people might look at you differently. The Great Wall of Peachtree City, and yes, that's an actual wall built to keep golf carts from crossing into a neighborhood, proves just how serious some residents are about maintaining their bubble lifestyle. And Peachtree City is not a nightlife hotspot. If you're looking for a buzzing nightlife scene with clubs, rooftop bars, and late night spots, Peachtree City is not the place. Most restaurants close by 9 or 10 p.m. And if you want a proper night out, you're heading into Atlanta. There are some great local spots with live music like Line Creek Brewing, Grazing Here, and of course the Fred's concert series. But if you're a night owl, Peachtree City might feel a little too quiet. There's one bar that stays open late, so you can head to Tavern 74 for those times you want to stay out really late. But it is hardly a nightclub. For me, my clubbing days are far behind me, and I love the quieter lifestyle. But if you're a party animal, keep that in mind. So is Peachtree City right for you? At the end of the day, Peachtree City is an amazing place to live, but it's not for everyone. If you love outdoor living, top-rated schools, and a small town feel with big conveniences, this is the place for you. But if you need public transportation, love high-rise living, or want a bustling nightlife, you might want to look elsewhere. If you're considering a move to Peachtree City, let's talk. I'd love to help you find the perfect home and make sure this is the right fit for you. Check the description for my South Atlanta relocation guide. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a video about living in Georgia. See you next time.